So one of my coaches is Tony Robbins, and he has taught us power of identity. Today, we are talking about finding your true identity. So, what does that mean? Now, identity, that alone, what does that word mean? So, who are you? What makes you you? When did you decide that was you? Who decided that was you? So one of my coaches is Tony Robbins, and he has taught us power of identity, how we make up ourselves. Now, our identity, we have multiple identities. You could be identifying yourself as a mother, as a friend, as an employee, as an entrepreneur, as a Filipino, as a world traveler, as an athlete, as and all of these titles that we have either had placed on us or that we've taken on ourselves. And the thing is, most of us don't think about these things. But each of these identities has what's called a triad. A triad is made up of three things. The bottom of the triad is your physiology. How are you using your body in that identity? So that's the bottom, the base of the triad. And then there's the left side, your beliefs. What do you believe in that identity? What do you believe is true for you as an individual? What do you believe globally? So for example, the identity as an entrepreneur. I believe that as an entrepreneur, I am ... Whatever follows the words I am are so powerful to your life. Be very careful whenever you say the words or think the words I am. Listen very carefully to what language you're choosing to follow those words. They're the most powerful things you will ever say out of your mouth. And then, so what do you believe globally? For example, if you have like I said, sometimes we've been inadvertently given identities, given beliefs. So growing up, a lot of us have been given poor beliefs around money, for example. What do you believe about rich people? I believe rich people are ... And depending on what follows those beliefs can actually determine how wealthy or not wealthy you become. It's just that powerful because we want to be in alignment with our beliefs. And even if we say, hey, I want to be very wealthy, I want to have rich, I want to have lots of money, I want to be able to do all sorts of wonderful things and have this incredible life and contribute to the world. But if we have a belief, for example, that maybe was inserted into us when we were children or later on, that, rich people are mean and greedy and evil, and unfortunately that is a bad paradigm that has been passed on through a lot of families. And if that belief is running in the background, you will actually prevent yourself from obtaining the goals financially that you want to obtain. So that's why these things are so important to analyze, to figure out, to get really clear on what do you actually believe in these different roles so what do you believe? And so the third and final part of the triad is your language. Words matter. Words matter so much. What language are you choosing to say? What are you saying to yourself? What are you saying to others? Now, it can empower you or it can disempower you. And the beautiful thing is it's both within your control. So the triad is what makes up our identity for different roles that we have taken on in our lives. Now, the wonderful thing about being a human is, paraphrasing the words of Jim Rohn, you are not a tree. You do not have to stay where you are planted. You can leave. So it's the same way you can physically leave a location, you can actually leave the triad that you have taken on right now. You can leave the identity if it no longer serves you.